The prince gently lifted her trembling hands and assured her that he had concealed his identity to learn the true character of people before accepting the throne. He told her how he had first noticed her generosity when she fed a hungry old man with the only meal she possessed, and how every encounter afterward had confirmed the goodness of her heart. The king and queen welcomed her not as a servant, but as a daughter. They listened quietly as the prince recounted every hardship she had endured. When they learned how she had been treated by her own relatives, tears filled the queen's eyes, while the king's expression hardened with righteous anger. Nambi was given every comfort the palace could offer, yet she remained as humble as the village girl she had always been. She greeted servants by name, shared meals with palace workers, and visited the sick whenever she could. Before long, the people of Bunyoro loved her not because she had become a princess, but because royalty had never changed the kindness already within her. Months later, news reached the palace that Senkungu had completed the theft of her parents' estate. He had presented forged documents before local authorities and declared himself the rightful owner of everything his late brother had left behind. Believing Nambi trapped in poverty somewhere beyond the hills, he celebrated openly, expanding the plantations and boasting that fortune had finally rewarded his patience. The prince listened without speaking. Then he ordered preparations for a royal journey to Masaka. On the appointed day, an awe-inspiring procession crossed the countryside. Hundreds of royal guards in shining armor rode ahead, followed by drummers whose rhythms echoed from hill to hill. Chiefs, ministers, judges, and elders traveled behind them. At the center rode Prince Kato and Princess Nambi beneath magnificent royal canopies. Villagers abandoned their gardens and homes simply to witness the spectacle. Word spread ahead of them until all of Masaka gathered in astonishment outside Senkungu's compound. When Senkungu stepped outside, expecting perhaps a tax inspection or a visit from district officials, he froze. Standing before him was the poor traveler he had mocked, now dressed in royal regalia that shimmered beneath the sun. Beside him stood Nambi, radiant in elegant attire, carrying herself with quiet grace rather than pride. Before the entire village, the royal judges examined every land document. Witnesses who had accepted bribes confessed publicly when confronted with evidence gathered by the prince's investigators. The dishonest clerk admitted altering official records. One by one, every lie unraveled until Senkungu's deception